What are you doing? You got Blobby Bobby? He's gross now.
Blobby Blob.
Oh, Blobby Flay, whatever his name is. Look at your poor Binky. Goodness. What did you do to it? What did you do? You're not in trouble. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So, we're not doing much today as far as, anything important to do. It's summer break. We are done with school. We've been done for a couple of days, so we've just kind of been lounging around the house. I did get a lot done yesterday. I deep cleaned our whole bedroom and bathroom and the laundry room and the kitchen, a lot of it. I didn't get all of it done, but I got the floors mopped. I got everything dusted. Like, you wouldn't believe how much dust was up here. I'm short, so when I walk by places, I don't really look up and I forget to dust things. But anyway, we're just hanging out today. The boys are watching something on TV and we're waiting for Adam to get home. So I just thought I'd make a video and share with you a couple of dinners we had. I do have stuff I need to do, but it's nothing like, I don't have to go anywhere or anything. My house shoe scared me. It was fuzzy on the floor. You're silly, Mom. What are you doing? My Wally, 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 Wally. My Wally, 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 Wally. I love you. You need a bath. And a haircut, huh? I love you, love you, love you. I do need to get Tucker's birthday presents wrapped. His birthday's coming up soon. And I went to Dollar Tree the other day because I always get wrapping stuff there because it's cheap. And they were like out of everything except for like baby shower stuff or girly thing. Like, they didn't have anything I was looking for, and half the shelf was empty. They had like no wrapping paper either. So I went to Walmart thinking, because they used to have a section in ours, I don't know about everybody's, but they used to have a section that had like 98-cent gift bags, and they were just like the ones at Dollar Tree. They were decorated and whatever. And then at some point, of course, they went up and they were like $1.50, I think. But they don't even have that section at my store anymore. They do have like the paper gift bags. You know what I'm talking about. The normal gift bags that are like solid color, like paper bag material. They were all gone because nobody wants to buy the $4 gift bags that they have now. And I went to grab a roll of wrapping paper, and it was about the same size as one you'd get at Dollar Tree, but it was $4 too. And I'm like, no. So I gave up. I came home to see what I have in my closet. I have some stuff left over, so I'm going to wrap what I can, see if I have enough, and then if not, hopefully if I go back, they have some more. I just need like one more roll of wrapping paper, but I'm not paying $4 for it. That's silly. I'll just use whatever bags I have, I guess. But anyway, so we're going to get some stuff done, hopefully, possibly. I'm also reading a book that I really want to finish. So whatever I get done today, I'm going to bring you along, and I'll show you last night's dinner right now, bring you along to do stuff today, and then I'll show you what we make for dinner tonight. Hope you guys are having a great day, and let's get to it. Okay, so for this first dinner, we're making some beef and broccoli. We are using up some things we have in the pantry, and we bought this beef round tip steak. I think this was almost a pound, and we're just going to get this sliced up really thin, and we're going to put this in a baggie, and I think they call it velveting. I don't know. This is how we always tenderize our beef when we make it. We're going to add in some soy sauce, some cornstarch, and a little bit of olive oil. We just kind of eyeball this and add in those 3 ingredients, mix it all up, and throw it in the fridge for a couple of hours until it's tender and we're ready to cook dinner. Once we were ready to make dinner, we just heated up some veggie oil in our skillet over medium-high heat. And we're just going to throw these in batches until they're crispy and cooked through. And then we'll get started on making everything else. When these are done, we'll just put them on some paper towels to drain and cook them batch by batch. Next up, we're making some sort of Panda Express chow mein. I didn't have any cabbage, but I do have a carrot, and we have some celery and some yellow onion. And we happen to have this chow mein sauce we bought at Walmart. It's been in the pantry for a while, so we decided to use this. So I'm going to get this started, and I just have some spaghetti noodles boiling in the pot on the back. So I put a little bit of veggie oil and some butter in my pan, and I'm going to get started cooking the celery and onions because they're going to take longer. And I'm just going to season them with a little bit of salt and some of this garlic pepper seasoning. This is super good. I put it on almost everything. And we'll just get these started, and then I'm going to slice in, or peel in, thinly slice a carrot and add it to this just to add some extra veggies. Once all my veggies were cooked how I like them to still be a little bit crunchy. I'm going to add in my spaghetti noodles that I drained, and then I'll just add in that chow mein sauce a little bit at a time until it looks good. And this turned out delicious. Normally when I make like copycat chow mein, I make my own sauce, but since we happen to have this, it made it super easy. And for the beef and broccoli, we're just using the seasoning mix that we have. On the back of the packet, it tells you everything you need to mix with it. So we're just going to make that according to the directions. We're also cooking some broccoli in our beef drippings. And we have our beef all cooked up. And we're just going to mix this all together. And this made a super easy and yummy dinner. Ours ended up a little extra saucy, so it looks kind of messy. But it was delicious. And we had some egg rolls in the freezer. So there's our super easy Chinese takeout at home. Didn't take very long at all, and it was delicious. It is finally summer. I know it's been summer for a while, but I'm behind on videos. But on the last day of school, the boys finished their little science projects. They each made a different animal habitat for zoology, and they just had fun making their little places out of things we had. And yeah, I can't believe the school year's already over. Now Tucker's moving on to 5th grade. Garrett will be in 8th. It's crazy. It's crazy how fast time goes. The next day we went on a little day trip. We stopped by Buc-ee's. Garrett thought his sandwich was funny for some reason. And we got some chicken and fries for Tucker. Adam got a fried chicken sandwich. I got a sausage wrap, and we headed to a lake just to spend some time outside. It was a super windy day. The good news is that public school was still going at this time, so there was like nobody here. So we had a good time. We brought our fishing poles and we all fished for a little bit. And then we just walked around on some trails, and they had this cool bird viewing area. And yeah, It was just nice to spend the first day of summer vacation outside at the lake. Alright, so back to today. I'm just getting the usual stuff done that I need to get done. Moms, you know the deal. It just, every day, piles up over and over. You feel like you're doing the same thing all the time, but it's got to be done. So I'm getting the dishes put in the dishwasher. I have some meat defrosting in the other side of the sink. Yeah, I'm going to get these dishes done. We got some laundry to do. All that kind of good stuff. The usual. And I'm showing you this bottle of Power Wash because it's not actually Power Wash. I asked Sherry for her empty bottles, and then I make my own. I'll put that little recipe I found on Google down in the description box below. Super easy to make, so cheap. Power Wash is good, but it's expensive, and so I just make a homemade version, and I clean almost everything with it, and it works so well. Plus, you can put any smell you want in it if you have essential oils. So yeah. Getting some laundry done. Our towels needed to be washed, so I'm just throwing a load in of those. And now I'm going to get started on wrapping some of Tucker's birthday presents. Obviously, this was before his birthday when I filmed this video. I'm catching up, I promise. Yeah, luckily I did have some extra bags and stuff in the closet. So I'm just getting everything all wrapped up. When I was done with that, I needed to clean up the rest of the kitchen, and I actually decided to switch this little shelf over here to the other side. I felt like we didn't really have any counter space, and it was just bothering me, and I needed a change. So here is what it looks like switched up. I think it looks a lot better. It just feels more put together when they're next to each other, and I feel like I have more counter space on the right side. I don't know, but it works. And here is another little kind of pantry clean out made up recipe that we had, and this one was delicious. We had 5 burger patties in the freezer, a random number. I don't know why there were 5, but they'd been in there a while. We needed to use them. So we're going to season these with some taco seasoning and some chili powder. And we're just going to cook these in the oven to make it super simple. You can throw these on the grill or however you like to cook your burgers. But we just season them like we would taco meat. And then we're going to throw some corn tortillas on the same baking sheet, less to clean up, and throw those in the oven until they're crispy. And we'll get started making our street corn to go on top. So the street corn's super easy to make. We have some butter in our pan and we're adding in about half a big frozen bag of corn. I think it's like a pound. I don't know. Make as much as you need because we just eyeball everything anyway. So we have our frozen corn in here. We seasoned it with some salt and pepper. And then we're going to throw in some onion powder, garlic powder, some chili powder. And then we're going to add in some tajin. We're also going to add in some cilantro, a little bit of mayo. You can use sour cream if you don't like mayo, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. The mayo makes it good to me. And then we'll also add in some lime juice and some cotija cheese. This is just so good. I could just eat this out of the pot. It's delicious. So yeah, we just let the corn cook for a little bit and then we added in all the other ingredients. And then we're going to let it simmer for just a little bit more. And we'll get started on making our tostadas. So to assemble these, we just added our burger patties on our tostadas, and then we put our street corn on top. And to serve it up, we added on some crushed hot Cheetos because the boys have been on a hot Cheeto kick. Then we added on some red onion, extra cilantro and cotija cheese, and some sour cream. Yes, we ended up having to eat these with a fork. Obviously, you cannot pick this up and eat it, but it was delicious. As always, thank you guys so much for watching and spending some time with us today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you guys in the next one.